Good morning students, this is Latif sir. In this video I am going to start the third chapter of class 7th chemistry. The topic is elements, compound and mixture. Elements, compounds and mixture. This is the third chapter of class 7th chemistry. So in this chapter you have to read about elements, compounds and mixture separately. Okay, so first I will discuss about elements. So what are elements? An element is a pure substance. An element is a pure substance that cannot be broken down into simpler substance by any physical or chemical methods. Okay, an element is a pure substance that cannot be broken down into simpler substance by any physical or chemical methods, and there are almost 118 elements are found, and out of these 118 elements, 92 elements are naturally occurring elements and rest 26 elements are man-made in laboratory. And anything around us are made up is made up of one or more elements. Now see this question: what are elements made of? What are elements made of? Elements are made up of atoms. Elements are made up of atoms, very small particles of a substance which are known as atom. An element is made up of an atom, and different elements are made up of different atom. For example, the gold element gold is made up of gold atom. Silver element silver is made up of silver atom. Okay, similarly element oxygen is made up of oxygen atom. So different elements are made up of different atoms. Okay, and an element is made up of atoms of an element is made up of atoms, all of which are identical. And elements can be different types, like metals, non-metals, metalloid and inert or noble gases. Okay, you can classify elements into four categories: metals, non-metals, metalloids and inert gas or noble gases. Now see how to represent an element. Representation of elements. An element is represented by a chemical symbol. An element or an atom of an element is represented by a chemical symbol, and chemical symbol have been derived on the basis of certain basic rules, and some of these rules are given here. Okay, so how to represent an element, or how to represent an atom of an element? You have to follow these basic rules. Okay, so first rule: chemical symbols are made up of chemical symbols are made up of one or two letters. Second, usually the first letter of the English name, the first letter of the English name of an element become the symbol of the element. For example, symbol of symbol of hydrogen is H, symbol of carbon is C, symbol of nitrogen is N, symbol of oxygen is O, symbol of phosphorus is P, symbol of sulfur is S, symbol of iodine is I. Okay, so usually the first letter of English name of an element become the symbol of that element. Here some elements are given, symbol of some element are given, you can see. However, if there are more than one element whose names start with the same letter, however, if there are more than one element whose name start with the same letter, a two-letter symbol is used. In such cases, two-letter symbols are used. Okay, and in such case, the first letter is a capital letter and the second letter is a small letter. For example, carbon represented as C. So chlorine is represented as Cl, capital C and small l. Chromium is represented as capital C and small r. Cobalt is represented as capital C and small o. Copper is okay. So like this. Now see third rule. Here symbol of some other element, two letter symbol of other elements are given. A symbol of helium is He, symbol of magnesium is Mg, symbol of aluminum is Al, symbol of silicon is Si, symbol of chlorine is Cl, symbol of calcium is Ca, symbol of magnesium is Mn, symbol of cobalt is Co, symbol of zinc is Zn. You have to remember all these symbols. Okay. Next rule, the symbol of some elements have been derived from their Latin name. Symbol of some elements have been derived from their Latin, Greek or German name. For example, see this table. Name of symbol of this element derived from their Latin or German or Greek name. For example, symbol of sodium is Na from its Latin name natrium. Symbol of potassium is K from kalium. Symbol of iron is Fe from its Latin name ferrum. Symbol of copper is Cu from its Latin name cuprum. Okay. Symbol of silver is Ag from argentum. Symbol of gold is Au from aurum. Symbol of mercury is Ag from hydrargyrum. Symbol of lead is Pb from plumbum. Symbol of tin is Sn from stannum. Symbol of tungsten is W from wolfram. Okay, and symbol of antimony is Sb from stibbium. Okay, so symbol of these elements derived from its Latin name or German name. Okay, here one point is given: an atom of an element may not exist independently. In such case, the molecules are formed by the atoms of the same type. In some cases, some elements exist in the molecular form, not in atomic form. In such cases, atom of such elements combine to form molecules. Now see compounds. What are compounds? Next topic is compounds. Compounds are pure substance. Like elements, compounds are also pure substances. Okay, and which are formed when two or more elements combine together chemically. When two or more elements combine together chemically in a fixed atomic proportion, a compound is formed. For example, water is a compound, glucose is a compound, sucrose is a compound. Okay, so water is a compound which is made up of two elements, hydrogen and oxygen, or water is made up of two elements, oxygen and hydrogen, in the ratio, in the proportion 1:2. Okay, so in water the hydrogen and oxygen ratio is, number of hydrogen to oxygen ratio is 1:2. It is always fixed in case of water. Similarly, sugar is made up of three elements. Sugar is a compound which is made up of three elements, carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, in the proportion 1:2:1. Okay, so in sugar the number of carbon atom, hydrogen atom and oxygen atom proportion is always fixed, and it is 1:2:1. Similarly, table salt is a compound which is formed by combination of two elements, sodium and chlorine, in the ratio 1:1. So the proportion is 1:1. So in a compound there is a fixed proportion of the elements present in the compound. Now see how to represent a compound. So representation of a compound. A molecule of a compound can be represented by a chemical formula. You know, an element is represented by a chemical symbol, but a molecule of a compound can be represented by a chemical formula. For example, chemical formula of water is H2O. Chemical formula of sodium chloride is NaCl. Okay, so the chemical formula of a molecule represent the number of atoms of various element present in one molecule of that compound. The chemical formula of a molecule represent the number of atoms of various element present in one molecule of that compound. For example, in water, chemical formula is H2O, which represent in water 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atoms are present. Okay, and modern chemical name of a compound are given by an organization which is known as IUPAC, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. Okay, and it is an organization which generally gives the name of chemical compounds. Here name of some chemical compounds are given, name and chemical formula of this chemical formula are given. For example, chemical formula of water is H2O. In elements present in water are hydrogen and oxygen. Chemical formula of table salt is NaCl. Sodium and chlorine atoms are present in NaCl. Sugar is C6H12O6, and sugar glucose is C6H12O6, but sugar sucrose is C12H22O11. Okay, and quick lime is CaO. Washing soda is Na2CO3.10H2O. Baking soda is NaHCO3 sodium hydrogen carbonate. Galena is PbS lead sulfide. Marble is CaCO3. Potash is K2CO3 potassium carbonate, and plaster of Paris is CaSO4 dot half H2. So these are some chemical compounds, and their chemical formulas are also given. Okay, and chemical name are also given. Chemical name of water is hydrogen oxide. Chemical name of sodium chloride is NaCl is sodium chloride. Okay, chemical name of sugar glucose is D-glucose, and chemical name of sucrose is also D-sucrose, and chemical name of washing soda is sodium carbonate. Chemical formula of baking soda is sodium bicarbonate. Okay, chemical formula of blue vitriol is hemihydrated calcium sulfate. Chemical formula it is plaster of Paris, not blue vitriol. Blue vitriol is CuSO4.5H2, but plaster of Paris is CaSO4.5H2, and the chemical name of plaster of Paris is hemihydrated calcium sulfate. Now see characteristic of a compound. Characteristic of a compound. A compound is represented by a chemical formula which shows the number of each elements forming one molecule of that compound. A compound is represented by a chemical formula which shows the number of atoms of each element forming one molecule of that compound. For example, the chemical formula of water is H2O, which represents one molecule of water consists of one oxygen atom and two hydrogen atom. Okay. Second characteristic, the important characteristic of a compound, the composition of a compound is always fixed. For example, in water, the proportion is 1:2. Oxygen is to hydrogen number ratio is 1:2. So a composition is the composition of a compound is always fixed. For example, a molecule of water, no matter from where you get it, will always have one oxygen atom and two hydrogen atom. A molecule having different number of oxygen atom and hydrogen atoms will be different compound. For example, in hydrogen peroxide H2O2, in hydrogen peroxide, two hydrogen atoms and two oxygen atoms are present, but in water, one oxygen atom and two hydrogen atoms are there. So water and hydrogen peroxide are not same compound, they are different compound. Okay. Next point, a compound is chemically new substance. A compound is chemically a new substance created from two or more elements, and the new substance formed has different properties than the elements forming it. A compound is chemically a new substance created from two or more elements, and the new substance formed has different property than the element forming it. For example, the sweet sugar. Sugar is composed of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. And sweet sugar is the taste is sweet. Okay, and so the sweet sugar that we love to eat is a compound formed by chemical combination of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Okay, carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Sugar is composed of, and none of which is sweet like sugar. Carbon is found in different form in nature, such as diamond, graphite, and soot. Oxygen and hydrogen are colorless and odorless gases, and and properties of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen are different from properties of sugar. Okay, and the last property, last characteristic of a compound may be broken down. A compound may be broken down into its constituent elements, but only chemically, by using chemical method, not by physical method. Okay, a compound may be broken down into its constituent element by chemical methods, and we cannot employ physical evaporation method to obtain carbon, sugar, hydrogen, and oxygen from sugar. So you cannot separate the elements of a compound by by applying any physical method. Okay, so to separate the components of a compound, you have to apply chemical methods. Okay, thank you student, and next day I'll discuss about the mixture. Bye students.